We are live. Hi everyone, Karen here. I got the times wrong. I scheduled a live with Geraldine Orozco for now, but as we do, I got the times wrong. So we're going to come back in an hour. So it's 11 a.m. here. It's 7 past 11, 7 past 6 p.m. Pacific time, I believe. And I got my times wrong. So we're going to come back in an hour, Geraldine and I, to discuss, well, a lot of things, but she's putting on a conference next weekend called the Wisdom Conference with some incredible speakers, really crossing all platforms of consciousness and spirituality and ascension and contact and experience. And, you know, it's so diverse and wide and beautiful. So Geraldine's going to come on and tell us all about it and enlighten me with all the speakers, because there's a lot of speakers there that I haven't met before. You know me, I like to meet everybody. I've met so many people over the years. It's always great to see new consciousness teachers coming out and doing their thing. I'll probably put them on the show at some stage in the future as I check them out, and I'm one of the speakers as well. And of course, Geraldine is one of the speakers too. I've got to say, Geraldine's amazing. She's amazing. I had a chat with her yesterday because she's interviewing with the speakers and popping them up. Hi, science nerd. So as I was saying, Geraldine's not online yet because I got the times wrong. So I booked it for 11. And I thought it was 7 p.m. her time, but it's actually 6 p.m. now. So we're going to come back in an hour. But yeah, let me just rave about Geraldine for a minute. I've had her on my show sharing her experiences, her abduction experiences, you know, her contact experiences, and her hybrid children. She's got like 7 or 8 hybrid children. But she's a beautiful young woman who's just super intelligent. I'm pretty sure she's like many people I speak with on the show. She's like a high conscious being, ET, you know, a high conscious being who's having a physical life experience during this time on Earth to enlighten humanity. Oh, she's amazing. Anyway, and not only is she amazing with her own work and her own experiences and her own knowledge, she's instrumental in, like me, in helping others get their knowledge out to the world. She's got a website called Healers, which showcases energy healers. I'll have to she'll tell you when she comes online in an hour. And she helped Zane. You know, I was one of the co-hosts and she was one of the co-hosts for the Higher Self Expo, and that was a lot of work. And now she's putting on her own expo called the Wisdom Conference, which is an online expo. It is a paid gig, but it's not expensive. And it's a lot of work. Oh, these things are a lot of work, let me tell you. They're a lot of work. So I think all the speakers, well, most of them, me anyway, we all do it, you know, for no pay, because we're here to raise consciousness, not money. It's good to be paid, but it's not the purpose of what we do. And so she'll tell you all about it when she comes on in an hour. So I'm going to create another link. And oh, it's 11:11 here. I just want to say to you all, happy International Peace Day. It's International Peace Day here in Australia anyway. It'll be, for you guys in the States, it'll be Peace Day tomorrow, the 21st of September. Each year is International Peace Day. And if you haven't seen the story of International Peace Day, check it out. It's on YouTube. Jeremy Gilly, I think his name is. I'll have to get his name. He's got a YouTube video called The Day After Peace. Have a look at his story. I watched it back in 2012, and I got to say, I cried when I watched it. I was just in tears at his story. It was instrumental in creating the International Peace Day. The UN did have a peace day that nobody took any notice of, but he wanted a day of non-violence and ceasefire across the world. He had this dream. Wouldn't it be great if for one day in the year, all humans, all men would put down arms and honour a day of peace? That was his dream. And in 2008, he created, that happened during the war in the Middle East. Many of the people fighting, not everyone across the world, but many of the people fighting did lay down arms for one day, and they were able to get in aid to people in need without without being shot at. And anyway, his story is amazing. So check it out. The video is called The Day After Peace, and his name is, I have to Google it, it's Jeremy. Should have researched this. Well, I did think I'd be speaking to, Jeremy Gilley, that's it. Jeremy Gilley, Gilley. And he's got a website, peaceday.org. And he is instrumental every year on this day in organising groups across the world to acknowledge Peace Day and to have some event. So it's not so easy in the time of, what we're going through, because we're all locked in Australia. But we can still be peaceful. We can get together on Zoom and we can meditate. And, the slogan for Peace Day is, who will you make peace with today? Is there someone in your life that you have fought with? Maybe they're dead. Maybe they're still alive. But make peace with them, because, peace is an inside job. It starts with us. When we evoke the peace inside our own hearts, we put peace into the world. So it's not just about warring people in the world, laying down arms. It's about the peace inside us. So who will you make peace with today on International Peace Day? Think about that. And I will be back in about 45 minutes with Geraldine. I will do another link, and we are going to chat about the Wisdom Conference. So if you've got any questions, please come back in an hour and ask us your questions. Go over to her website, which is wisdomcon.com, and you can check out the speakers there. As I said, I'm one of them. Zane is also one of them. And the beautiful Tanya Castillo, who was also a co-host of the Higher Self Expo, is another one of the speakers. And there's quite a few speakers that were at the Higher Self Expo that are speakers, both in Australia and in Europe, but she's got plenty more new ones, some really interesting looking people who are going to do some workshops, and we get about an hour. Some of the people that do workshops get longer. So I'll be back. I'll be back in an hour. See you soon. Bye for now.